And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
From the Weird Wire.
News from the Weird Wire. Well, this one's right up your alley, Schultze. And how would you like your steak cooked? Literally on fire. Well, the ones in the middle had to probably be okay.
No.
These steaks well past done. They're at congratulations. Missouri's Doolittle Rural Fire Protection District responded to a report of a tractor trailer catching fire, only to find out that the vehicle was carrying 40,000 pounds of ribeye.
It's such a waste.
Of all the steak!
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for those who prefer their meat cooked to a crisp, fire resulted in a total loss of steak. Nobody cares about the tractor trailer. The steak! And rightfully so.
A trailer of ribeyes might cost more than the semi.
Ironically, and you're thinking, well, what? I'm sure this happens more than we think. Why are we reporting about this? The blaze marked the first mission of probationary firefighter Jenna Ulrich. She happens to be a vegan. That's your first call?
Why did we need to know that?
You think it smells like ribeye? Last thing. Smell. Oh.
Going at a conservative $20 a pound for a ribeye?
Yeah.
And it's more than that. It's $800,000 worth of ribeye.
Certainly. Wow. Probationary firefighter Jenna Ulrich is the only vegan on our department, so naturally, her very first fire involved a tractor trailer carrying 40,000 pounds of ribeye steak. But I'm sure it had the smell of burning plastic and insulation, and right? I'm sure there was only a brief moment where you're like, is that ribeye? My nose can tell a steak.
So tragic.
It is. It's a sad day. Doolittle.
Might change my name. The Doolittle Fire Department just says there's going to be some times where we're just going to let this burn.
Right.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like, and I'm sure like the founder of the town was Doolittle, so right, something Doolittle. George Doolittle III. I don't know why he sounded like that, but Doolittle Police Department, Doolittle School District, just doesn't have a good, does it? But do-lots would be...
It's lacking in oomph, yes.
Go Birds! Osprey nest interrupts high school football team. Well, that can happen. There's a osprey at the Speedway, parked on top of the light. Big old nest. Cool. There's no problem. He's a Wissota racing fan, apparently. Whose bird-brained idea was it to build a nest on a high school football field? Well, birds don't ask for permission. They don't need to. And you think about it, that's a good, sturdy structure. Probably not coming down because humans enjoy it. Build a nest here. Associated Press reports that the football and soccer teams at Apple Valley High School, Minnesota, we're on there again, have had their schedules disrupted due to a pair of ospreys raising their chicks atop a light pole on their field. Well, everything was fine before. I'm sure you can just carry on.
Well, not if they're overly protective.
Well, they are protected under the state and federal law. It's illegal.
Well, I meant mom is
right.
Overprotective, not protected.
Well, I've never had any problems out at the Speedway.
Baseball field in Cohasset has one.
Huh?
The baseball field and the adjacent softball field share the same light pole.
Yeah.
But there's 2 sets of lights.
Okay.
One facing each direction.
Sure.
So there's a big platform for this osprey nest. It's been there ever since I've lived on that field. This year they had chicks.
And?
Birds were just fine with a baseball game going on.
Should have called. Should called that school. Hey, what did you guys do? Nothing. Just leave it. They're fine. They put the nest there. So the location of this particular nest means that Apple Valley can't turn on its field floodlights since their hot temperature could harm the parent and the baby birds and possibly start a fire. Well, why does that happen everywhere else? Different set of lights? Must be something different. Using drones, the school has been monitoring the nest to see when the little ones will finally take flight on their own and leave, thus permitting the nest to be removed.
Well, they're going to bring it right back.
Right.
It's what they do.
They're playing the games in the day rather than under the lights. Huh. And guess what the mascot is? An eagle. Looks like an eagle.
What kind of lights do they have where it's going to set the nest on fire?
Right. It's interesting. Apparently they didn't get what northern Minnesota gets, where you can have the best of both worlds. Your event and birds. I should have called up here. We always got it figured out.
Apple Valley is right next to Edina.
Sure. I got
And
you.
everyone up here who's a hockey fan and knows all about Edina. We'll just play at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, we're just going to play these games during the day. Well, I suppose there must be something to the situation than we know. Apparently, the other scenarios, birds aren't that close to the lights. But it'd be kind of like a little heater. Nice and warm for them. Did they even try? Like, how hot would it get? Let's test it out. Apparently not. Only you can help find stolen Smokey the Bear sign. A sign of beloved forest fire protection mascot Smokey the Bear has gone up in smoke. WNEP reports that the sign, which stood outside the Bear Creek Township Volunteer House Company in Pennsylvania, was stolen while firefighters were out responding to calls. The thieves allegedly sawed the sign off, with features the famed Smokey saying, "Only you can prevent forest fires." If you, in addition to preventing forest fires, have any info on the whereabouts of this stolen Smokey sign, we're encouraged to reach out to the police or the fire company. The fire company.
Well, it was from the front of the fire station.
Oh, true, but I mean, fire department? Fire station?
Well, they're called companies.
Okay. I've never heard them called fire companies.
Well, they should go over and help out the Doolittle Fire Company, save us some ribeyes.
What, that takes some nerve. But in today's world, get you old Milwaukee Sawzall.
Don't give anyone any ideas.
That thing can be gone in minutes. But why? Where do you put it? Put it in your garage? Eventually, the wrong person will see it. Sign will be returned.
Well, how many times has the city had to replace the Stoner Avenue street sign?
Then they start welding them or something.
Does take some guts, though.
Right.
Just sitting outside the fire department waiting for the truck to go blaring down the road, lights are flashing.
I wonder if they called in the fire, one of the fires.
Well, then they're going to jail for a long time.
Gotta get that sign. So everybody apparently leaves that building. Everyone.
Well, who's going to stay at the fire hall when the alarm goes off? Nobody.
Oh,
They all climb on the truck and go.
Well, shouldn't like one or two people stay back? Because the night, like, hey, we forgot the nozzle for one of the hoses. Can you guys bring down the extra nozzle?
You really think the fire truck isn't fully stocked when they leave? They have everything that they need.
Right. Well, something. Hey, bring down an extension cord. If they would have had one stay back, they would have known who stole it. Be a new rule.
Really, do we need to get Chief Sherwood back in here and say, hey, when their fire call comes in, does anyone stay back at the fire station? Bet you the answer is no.
Yeah, in case we forget something. They don't forget nothing. That is news from the Weird Wire.